Today we've got our first stout from Fidens. Hey aficionados, Shawn here, and today we're taking a look at our first Imperial Stout from Fidens. This one is Wesley. It's an Imperial Stout at 11% ABV, and it's conditioned on vanilla, coffee, and cocoa nibs. Cannot wait to try this one out. If their stouts are as good as their hoppy beers, we're in for a treat. Let's dig in. Wow, yeah, so for the aroma of this one, it just smells like a nice, fresh brewed cup of, roasty coffee. It's got some of that, pepper skin roastiness that I get from some coffee beers. It even has a bit of this, spice quality coming through from the coffee. It reminds me of cinnamon a lot. But also getting the vanilla coming through, that cocoa, chocolatey sort of character. Lots of fresh roast on this one, the cinnamon, the vanilla. It smells good. Let's get the taste. Cheers. Wow. Wow. That is good. All those adjuncts are there. Super nice, fresh, roasted coffee quality. It's got some coffee roast bitterness. It's got that chocolate coming through, like cocoa bark, just dark chocolate and cocoa for days, cocoa beans. It has an herbal side to it. It has a little bit of that spice, a little bit of a cinnamon bark or something, some kind of spice. Some kind of herb quality going on. A little bit of herbal bitterness. Maybe leaning towards anise or licorice a little bit, but not quite there. But lots of dark chocolate. Lots of, again, the coffee roast. A little bit of vanilla sweetness in there. The mouthfeel is the lighter side of full. It's got some chew to it. It's even got some nice prickly carbonation to it. That's just good stuff. It's loaded with coffee. Loaded with chocolate, cocoa, and a solid bitterness that lingers on the palate. Into that finish, getting more roast, more cocoa, dark chocolate character. Again, with the bitterness, and throughout that vanilla sweetness side to it, the malty sweetness side to it. Some sweet chocolate helps to balance out some of the more bitter roastiness, the dark chocolate notes throughout. And I just really like that sort of spice and herbal complexity that this has. And again, it does lean a little bit towards anise, a little bit of cinnamon bark or something like that going on in there too, with some sort of herbal hop maybe or something like that, but it's got an herbal presence to it. And on top of that herbal character, there is a really solid earthy presence in this one too. Alright, so my final thoughts on Wesley. This one is going to get a really solid A for me. It's pretty crazy that this is the first beer that they put into bottles because it is really good. If you love coffee, you're going to love this beer. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit hard to find, but in terms of looking out for future releases from Fidens, in terms of their Imperial Stouts, they can brew up some Imperial Stouts too, as evidenced by this one. Their IPAs are fire. Their stouts are fire. They just put out some really good beer, and I'm looking forward to trying more from them. They just started canning some beers, and I'm going to have reviews of some cans coming up. Just really hyped for Fidens right now, and looking forward to trying more beers from them, including more Imperial Stouts. Have any of you tried Wesley? What do you think of it? And what do you think of the Imperial Stouts that Fidens is putting out? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, drink responsibly and passionately. Thanks for watching.